to be honest, you know what's up. Feel me? Hit me up. We beefing still over yesterday, but
to be honest, you real phony. You got my number. You don't text me. Yeah, you got me on Facebook. You don't hit me up. You got me on Instagram. You don't hit me up. Like, what's good? We supposed to be like this.
Instagram, you're a ghost follower, and I don't appreciate it.
We supposed to be like this, but we like this. L's up and shit.
Like, but for you,
always eater.
Yeah, always. But yeah, you need to get right with the get right, cause
you better act right or get left, cause
it's 2014 and I brought you into the new year and you acting nasty. Like, what's good with that?
Nasty.
But nah, hit me up though.
I gotta give a special shout out to all my GGA niggas. Rest in peace, Gary. Free Peso. Free Scully. Juno.
Rest in peace, Lil Justin. Rest in peace, Gary.
Rest in peace, Booby.
Free JT. Free my little brother Dre.
You guys stop shit like that though.
In the early hours of August 17, 2024, the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, was jolted awake by a tragedy that would leave an indelible mark on its residents. Stratford Avenue, typically a hub of late-night activity, became a scene of a devastating shooting that claimed the life of a 28-year-old Brandaja Azjree Florence Winston and left a 30-year-old man injured. This incident not only shattered the peace of a community but also underscored the unpredictable nature of violence, even as the city reported a decline in crime rates. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Brandaja's family and friends. Bridgeport, Connecticut, is the state's most populous city, with an estimated population of around 148,000 residents. Located in eastern Fairfield County at the mouth of the Pequannock River on Long Island Sound, Bridgeport is approximately 60 miles from Manhattan and 40 miles from Bronx. Known as the Park City, Bridgeport boasts over 1,300 acres of public parks, including notable green spaces like Seaside Park and Beardsley Park, which is home to Connecticut's only zoo, the Beardsley Zoo. Brandaja Winston was more than just a name in the headlines. She was a beloved member of the Bridgeport community. Known for her infectious smile and unwavering kindness, Brandaja had a profound impact on those around her. Her sudden and tragic death has left a void that words cannot fill, reminding us of the fragility of life and the unforeseen challenges that can alter our paths in an instant. At approximately 2:25 a.m. on August 17, 2024, Bridgeport's ShotSpotter system detected multiple gunshots on Stratford Avenue. First responders arrived swiftly, discovering Brandaja Winston with fatal injuries and a 30-year-old man wounded but alive. Witnesses recounted seeing a vehicle speeding away from the scene, which was later found crashed in New Haven. The driver had fled, but the passenger's cooperation provided crucial information, leading investigators to identify 34-year-old Terence Jermaine Gallimore as a suspect. Terence Jermaine Gallimore, already in custody on unrelated domestic violence charges, now faces multiple counts, including murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Investigations suggest that Gallimore, along with an unidentified accomplice, fired indiscriminately into a crowd, tragically ending Brandaja's life and injuring another. Authorities continue to search for the second shooter, urging anyone with information to come forward.
Well, Bridgeport police have made an arrest in a shooting from the summertime. A young woman who was an innocent bystander killed. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter reports.
You can still see evidence of the memorial to Brandaja Winston that was put up here 4 months ago. Even though it's now gone, her mom still returns here, this time knowing her daughter's alleged killer is in custody.
If you want to call it a sense of calm, yeah, but not peace. I'll never be at peace.
Tamika Rudd was joined by family Friday as she watched the man charged with her daughter's murder go before a judge. Terence Gallimore showed no emotion as he was arraigned in a deadly drive-by shooting that killed 28-year-old Brandaja Winston and left a local man seriously hurt.
As if he could care less. Wow, is what I said to myself.
Winston lost her life in the early morning hours of August 17th on Stratford Avenue. Bridgeport police said she was hanging out with friends on the sidewalk before the group headed home from a night out.
Terence Gallimore indiscriminately fired an assault-style rifle from inside a vehicle at that crowd. Brandaja Winston and the male victim were unintended targets.
Gallimore was on parole at the time of the shooting. He also has a pending case for strangulation and convictions on drug, gun, and assault charges.
Any homicide is heinous, but this homicide was especially heinous, and it enraged the East End community, and they were very helpful in solving this case.
Winston was a graduate of Bridge Academy who went on to study at Southern Connecticut State University and work for the Bridgeport Housing Authority.
The love she had, bigger than life.
It's something Rudd and the rest of her family miss every day.
We're getting through only by the grace of God. Of course, our lives will never be the same.
This arrest comes not only just days before Christmas, but also just before Brandaja Winston's birthday. She would have been 29 on December 31st. In Bridgeport, Marissa Alter, News 12, Connecticut.
Gallimore's bond is set at $2 million. Bridgeport police, by the way, telling us that the case is not closed and more arrests are possible.
The loss of Brandaja has reverberated throughout Bridgeport, prompting vigils and memorials in her honor. Family, friends, and neighbors have come together, sharing memories and expressing their sorrow. This tragedy has ignited conversations about the pressing need to address violence in the community and the importance of coming together to foster a safer environment for all. Bridgeport, Connecticut's most populous city, boasts a rich history and cultural diversity. However, like many urban centers, it faces challenges with crime. Recent statistics indicate that while the city's crime rate is comparable to the national average, certain areas experience higher incidences of violent crimes. Efforts are underway to implement community-based initiatives and strengthen law enforcement partnership to address these issues and promote safety. As the legal process against Terence Gallimore progresses, the Bridgeport community remains steadfast in its pursuit of justice for Brandaja. This tragedy has underscored the urgency of addressing underlying issues contributing to violence and the necessity of community engagement. Collective efforts from residents, leaders, and law enforcement aim to honor Brandaja's memory by fostering a safer, more united Bridgeport. The 28-year-old will be remembered as someone that loved life and she loved having fun. Even though justice will not bring Brandaja Azjree Florence Winston back, we hope her family and friends find solace in the memories they shared with her. We wish them healing as they navigate life without her. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.